What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you all saw me rebuild this 2017 BMW S1000RR, and I must say it came out pretty insane. So if you guys haven't seen the rebuild, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss out on anything. And so today I'm going to start with this 2013 Honda CBR 1000RR. So without further ado, let's swap the two bikes around and show you guys the damages. Alright guys, so I think we'll start from the back and then we'll move to the front. So over here we've got a cracked up and scratched tail light. It's damaged right over there. The tail light still works. It seems like the guy that owned this bike did a lot of burnouts because you can see the tire marks on it. Little pieces of tire and rubber that fly off when you're doing burnouts. And over here we've got a cracked and damaged battery tray. I'm not sure what you guys call it, but I call it a battery tray because obviously the battery lies on top there. The wheel still looks fine, no damages, maybe some scuff marks over there. Brake pads are fairly new, the disc seems fine, nothing seems bent or anything wrong on the rear wheel. Swing arm still looks fine. Just some minor scratches from putting on the paddock stand. Over here we've got a bent brake lever and the foot pegs seem to be scratched up a little bit, but that's not a big deal. We will however need to replace that brake lever over there. On top here we've got some damage on the fairing, but it seems like the guy fell on his right hand side. Got a hole in the cover over there, hopefully the tank's not damaged inside. Doesn't seem like it. It seems fine. Not that bad. Well, obviously it's bad for the cover, but inside there doesn't seem like there's much damage. We'll have a look once we remove all the covers. Got some skid marks over here on the frame. Hopefully we can just clean that up. We've got a bracket that broke off that holds the fairing. And then over here, luckily no engine damage, no engine cover damage. They still look nice and they still look fine. No damages to the exhaust. No damages on this side to the radiator. But we are missing this tube. Now this tube goes from the radiator over here and it goes into this hole, and then the reserve tank at the back of the frame over here, right at the back inside there is the tube that we need. Looks like that's missing. This handlebar snapped right off. As you can see there, it snapped right off there. Luckily we've still got all the accessories, but we're going to be needing a brake lever. I'll probably just put on some shorty levers. They do look nice on these bikes anyway. Bar end's pretty scratched up. We'll see what we can use on this and we'll see what we'll need to replace. And then in front here we've got a damaged bent front rim. It was really hard to move the bike around like this with one handlebar and a damaged rim. Actually pretty funny that this mirror didn't break off, but that side did. And then the whole front end seems to be fine. Little bit of scratch marks on the windshield. The headlights seem to be fine. I don't see any damages on the headlights. Both headlights look fine. And there's actually almost no damage on this side. The fairing still looks nice. Everything still looks fine on this side. And this fairing is actually reusable. No damage on this side of the handlebar either. And then on the cluster, still looks fine. Just maybe some scratches on the plastic. Not a big deal. No damages on the engine cover. And over this side, well, the wheel's damaged over there obviously. The mudguard seems to be fine, no damages on the mudguard. I'm not sure how much damage there is exactly. We'll probably have to remove all the fairings first to find out if there's any hidden damage. Hopefully not. The calipers still look fine, brake pads are fairly new. There's no damage on the radiator. Surprisingly, because look at that big hole in the front wheel. Whatever this guy hit it pretty hard. Calipers still seem fine. The forks aren't bent at all. As far as the discs are concerned, we've got the discs right in this box over here. And then over on this side, the chain still looks nice. No problems with the chain. And the rear wheel seems fine as well. It's got some scuff marks on the other side. Swing arm's a little bit scratched up, but I think that's probably just from the paddock stand. And over there, the axle nut's a little bit damaged. We'll just clean that up. And then over here, nothing much, to be honest. No damages, to be exact. Got some scuff marks over there. And this thing seems a little bit scratched up. Mudguard. But otherwise, the side seems fine. And then luckily, this bike already has a full system. So whoever had this bike already did a decat. So all we're gonna need is a link pipe and a muffler and some fairings, handlebar, front wheel, and then the bike should be good to go. Here we've got some parts that came off of the bike when it fell. So let's go ahead and unpack all of this and then see what stuff we can actually use. So we've got some brake discs. We've got the old air ducts over there, which I think we can still use. Hopefully. Got the old fairing piece that's scratched up and broken over there. We've got the old exhaust, link pipe and muffler. I'm not sure if that's repairable, but I'll find out. Otherwise we'll just buy a new one. And then some plastic pieces. So. Alright guys, now that you've seen all the damages and all the spare parts, let's go ahead and put the battery in and see if it will start. So at least it starts, but it makes way too much noise, so I probably won't start it until I have a muffler on it, because someone in the area might just complain. The bike has 37,000 kilometers on it, it's about 23,000 miles, and everything else seems to be working. We got the headlights working. Let's quickly see if the brights work. Yeah, the brights work. Let's go ahead and see if the indicators work. And that indicator works. But we have no indicator on this side, so let's go ahead and see if the tail light works. Yeah, the tail light works. Maybe it's an integrated tail light. And it's not an integrated tail light. But everything else here on the cluster seems to be working just fine. So yeah. Alright guys, so overall I don't think that the bike actually has that much damages, and at least it starts, so that already takes a lot of problems off of my hands. But let's go ahead and remove some of the fairings just to see if there's any hidden damages. Alright guys, so the tank piece and the fairings are off, and I don't see much damages, only some damage here, but you can hardly see that. Just focus over there, just some scratches and over there, but the tank seems fine, no hidden damage at the bottom over here, everything still seems fine. And then at the back over here, no damages at all, subframe's just a little bit scratched, but at least there's no snap subframe or anything like that. So that still looks fine. Let's check on the other side. Everything's still good, it still looks good. But like I said, inside there, here's the crack over here for where the battery goes. We'll need a new battery tray, which is actually this whole piece. This whole piece from here goes about just underneath the tank over there. We're gonna need this whole tray. It's even broken over there. You see here, it's broken right over there. So we're gonna need this whole tray. Hopefully we can find one. If you guys know where I can find one, please let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, definitely gonna need one of those. Let's go ahead and remove this bottom fairing and then the fairing on the other side and see if there's any hidden damages over there. Alright guys, so on this side we have actually little to no damage at all. The air ducts are in perfect condition and it's still usable. Basically this bracket only broke off, it holds the fairings, and these brackets are actually very expensive at Honda. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to machine one of these brackets or two of these brackets out of aluminum. I've done it before on a previous bike that I restored that I never recorded. And the aluminum just holds a lot better, so when your bike falls over it won't snap. But when your bike falls over with these plastic brackets, they just break and snap off really easily. I also noticed that this guy actually had an integrated tail light on here, because here's the wires hanging here and they were connected over there. But that just makes everything a lot easier, because then I can just put on a different integrated tail light without looking for the wiring. And with that being said, that's going to be a wrap for this video, guys. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you want to see this Honda come back to life, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on. If you guys want to support me, all you got to do is click at the share button at the bottom of the screen, and you can share this video with your family, your friends, your neighbor. Also guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram so that you can get an inside scoop before YouTube. Until next time, peace.